This story that you might relate to comes from one of the guys in my free Skool community. It is from Marzuk Hassan. I pronounced the name right. I've been struggling to find people who are into self-improvement in my country to be friends with. For context, I live in Bangladesh. Most people around my age are so fucked up. At least 80% of them smoke and do drugs and shit. Teenagers here are messed up as hell. And the porn consumption rate of teenagers here is probably over 90%. It's not as bad as in India, but no better either. And the worst part is that these people don't even want to better themselves. Well, I just want to make the first cut here because he describes the first problem. The people that you find in your school, in your class, if you just look around and look at the average teenager, if you take these people, they're probably not compatible with you. The average teenager from Bangladesh doesn't meditate. He doesn't read books, like, why should he? The education system doesn't teach that anywhere in the world. So if you just take the average guy, you cannot compare to him. There's no way that you suddenly become with friends with the average Joe. Of course not. If you are on this path of self improvement, on trying to better yourself, you won't find a lot of people, especially in our age, who do the same. So it's completely reasonable that you are struggling to find people just like you. So let's keep on reading. They are okay with being losers. So, yeah, that's the problem I'm facing. And I'm a big introvert as well. So, I struggle with socializing in general and speaking in public, presenting in front of an audience. This is the next problem that you have. My accent gets fried and I keep forgetting words. And I think I have a negative body language as well. For these problems, I watch Wing Yang. My social skills have gotten better than it used to be, but still not good enough. Oh, and I sing and play guitar. But when someone asks me to play in front of them, oh god, the way I lose at all skills. So yeah, I think my main problem is that I get nervous around people, even if I know them for years, and I'm afraid of being judged. And one other guy commented, Kai B, I have a similar question to Matsu Kazan. I'm searching for others that will push me out of my comfort zone, but it's especially hard to find them at my university. Even though everyone is high achieving, it's what the average student wastes their free time on that repulses me. If we look at those two situations, there are three problems that arise. The first from Masuk Hassan, he says that first of all, his accent, his vocabulary, and also his body language are things that he is struggling with. But rightfully so, in his comment, he wrote down that these are things that he can work on. He watches YouTube videos on these subjects and tries to improve them. And to be honest, that's the exact thing that you should do. Like with recording videos, like English is not my native language, like I'm German. But through recording these videos, I'm practicing it. I'm practicing my body language. I'm practicing my vocabulary, and also my accent gets better over time. So just doing that over and over again, putting yourself in social situations where you can practice that, this already improves it a lot. And on top of that, if you then also watch a couple of hacks, YouTube tutorials, courses, these things can make you look and also speak like someone who is confident. So yeah, that's good. The second problem that Masuk has is that he gets nervous around other people. Even if he known them for years, when he starts to play his guitar, he suddenly doesn't know what to do and he gets all nervous. Now, the good thing is, at least like your body is giving you a sign. Something is off. You don't feel right in these social environments. When our body or when we feel like an emotion, this emotion is trying to tell us something. If you are feeling nervous, anxious when you're suddenly around other people, it's your body just trying to tell you something. So you gotta figure out what it is. Because your body isn't just anxious out of no reasons. Like we are humans, we are social creatures, we live in groups. You don't just become anxious for no reason at all. Probably there is something deeper, like a deeper thought behind it that you don't know yet, but you can figure out. It could be like, okay, a couple of years ago, someone told you that you were ugly. And suddenly, like in the back of your mind, you have this insecurity, oh, I'm ugly and or my accent is so weird and people always think that I'm stupid for whatever reason. Like there could be any reason, if it's like a real reason or not, doesn't matter. If it's once in your mind, It just stays there. And you need to actually journal, figure things out, meditate to get to the root of this problem. Your body is sending you signals. Oh, I don't feel comfortable in this social situation. This is not a good environment to be in. There is a reason for that. And I believe, and I really hope so, that you can resolve that problem through things like journaling, figuring out, okay, why am I nervous? Is there a valid reason behind it? Was there a social situation where I wasn't nervous? What changed? Just try to figure it out and take your time with this because it's really important. There's no real enjoyment if every time you hang out with your friends, you feel kind of nervous and anxious. That's not what you want. We want to create an environment where not only you but also your friends like feel relaxed, feel like the ability to calm down and just feel welcomed. The third and final problem from Matsuk and also from Kai is that the people around, people in his life, don't really are on self improvement. They don't do that kind of stuff. They don't push him. They don't encourage him to do more. They rather tell him, oh, yeah, take it easy, take it slow. What do you do in this kind of situation? Well, I don't want to say I had the exact same problem, but I felt kind of similar. I felt like my friends are not pushing me enough. I just wanted them to give me a bit more of this tough love, just asking some hard questions, seeing if I'm actually doing the work. So I told them that. I told them, guys, school is really important. How about just for the next 2 weeks, every day when you see me, you just ask me, what did you do for school today? And suddenly I had this pressure. Suddenly they were currently asking, oh, what did you do today? Did you already finish your work? And I really just got what I wanted just by asking them. Because after I told them, yeah, that's really important to me and I do this because of this purpose, they understood and they suddenly understood my mission with it. So, of course, if I ask them to do it, they're gonna push me. So, if you already have friends in your life, just ask them to keep you accountable. Like, it's not their job to get you to do your work. But let's say your friends don't care about that stuff at all and they don't want to push you at all, then I would just recommend for now, just join an online community. Just create yourself an environment, even if it's just online, where people can push you, where people can keep you accountable. And even though that doesn't replace the in real life friends that you want to eventually build, they can help you like be on track. They will definitely help you get the work done. And by the way, if you're still in search of an online community to join, you can join my free school community. It's the top link in the description. And by the way, we just had a call in there. It is really amazing. I see a bunch of really cool dudes. So yeah, you can join. Just check it out. There's no cost involved, and I can see you there. And by the way, if you have your own problem, your own situation where you think, oh, I really don't know what to do, what would be best in this situation, you can also just join the community and create a post. Because sometimes, if I read something like this, I just do a YouTube video about it. So I could do a YouTube video about your problem, your exact situation. So yeah, feel free to join. Now let's recap what is important. First of all, it's completely normal that the people from your school, your classmates, the people you just see around walking, they probably are not the perfect match for you. It probably doesn't fit right away. People that you just meet on the street, they don't meditate, they don't read those kind of books. Of course not. You can't compare yourself to the average guy. That just doesn't make sense. If you want to find people who actually push you right away and who are on your side to get your mission, you can easily do that through an online community. But remember that that doesn't replace your real life friends. And the last thing, if you are struggling with things like your body language, with your vocabulary and your accent, just practicing it, watching YouTube videos about it, and just trying to improve is already all you need to go in the right direction. If you feel nervous around people in social situations, for example, it is important to calm down, journal, meditate, and see where the root problem of this is. Because your body probably doesn't just shoot alarm signals out of no reason. There probably has been an event in your life where you suddenly created that fear of talking in front of others, where you suddenly created a fear of being there in public. So, yeah, try to figure it out. Journal, take your time, because only then you will be able to enjoy the time that you have with your friends. And by the way, thank you so much for watching. You can click on one of the next videos that pop up right here. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Thank you so much, and I see you in the next one. See ya.